Well, hello, hello. Welcome back. I'm Claire. This is Purple Poppy. And I've popped in today with an extra video. This is a guest design team project for the lovely Antonio over at Antoniomakes. I've got two parts of the Halloween baubles. So I've got the one with the scarecrow, the cat and the witch. And then the scary clown, the pile of books, and this cheeky little fairy. And I thought we would do something with those. And then I've also got the Haunted Mansions. Now there's just 4 pages here, but they are beyond gorgeous. I mean, this Gothic house, I think this is Gothic mansion, and yet the picture on the wall is witches, which is awesome. That beautiful chandelier. And then we've got the outside view of, I'm guessing, the same building, but obviously this one is red and grey. Another angle of the same building, but this time in the sort of white and grey. And then a much more close up in that same white and grey with a touch of brown. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So what I thought I'd do with you today is very quick and easy crafting. We don't want any stress, we want it nice and easy. But first a question. How many times have you got a kit and you look at the papers and you go, they're absolutely beautiful. You're fortunate enough not to have a white edge. I've just put a background on there. So it's printed on both sides. And you fold it in half. She says, I can't even fold it in half. There you go. You fold it in half to put it into your journal and you go, oh yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, that's lovely. But it's just a page. So I thought today, rather than putting something on it and covering up the beautiful image, we'd look at ways we can fold our pages to make them a little bit more interesting. So, first of all, really simple one. Let's just fold over a couple of inches, or 1.5 inches, something like that. Give ourselves a pocket. We haven't interfered with the image at all. We've not lost any of its beauty. But when this is in our journal, because it's a different size, it just adds for more interest. So that is the most simple one of all, yeah? But then, what if we look at another way? What if we look at using the actual page to create a pocket? So if we bring this page over like this, get it nice and straight, and fold it down like that. Again, we've not interrupted the image at all, but when we put it into our journal, let's assume that this is the page. We can glue this down, we can glue around the edge, and we've got, it'll be there, won't it? There you go. You've got a nice tuck spot or a big pocket, and we've not interfered with that image at all. So that's another very, very simple fold that you can do. And again, you see, look, the interest. We've got different papers, we've got different layers, okay? And then for the third one, what if we do a biggish fold there, and then we bring this up like that. Okay, we've almost met the tree line actually. So there we go. And then if we put this right in the very centre and we stitch down here, sewing our signatures there, we then bring this up and we glue it here down this side and this side. We've got an opening pocket there. And again, when that sits in there, look now, we've got picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, and an interesting background. It just looks super amazing in my opinion. And then this one, the last one, let's mess with our height again. So if we turn it over and we bring this up by about an inch, inch and a half, and we just fold that in half, we've created an instant page. Where's this one going to go? We'll put that one around this middle, because what we've done now is we've created again another pocket, but because this staircase is so long, we still see the staircase. We've not interrupted the designer's artwork, but we've created a pocket, a different size piece of paper, another pocket, and again the beautiful artwork. And again, when you layer them all together, we've got image 1, image 2, image 3. We can see a little bit of image 4 there, and we can see a little tiny bit of the back. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different sized pages without interfering with the artwork. We've made them interesting, and we've got a beautiful graduation. Keeps the eye interested, because we're looking at this line and then we're seeing this line, and oh, what's this dark bit here, and oh, there's a thin blue grey bit there, and oh, another one there. And when we go this way, we only really see the 2, but then we open this up and we see 2 again. So it's 2 and 2 and 5. Okay, so just a little idea of really simple ways to fold your pages to make them more interesting. Okay, so I just thought I'd do that with you, because I know sometimes when you're working away you can get really stuck for ideas. Now, I've got a piece of white card. This is the standard cheap card that I always get from the works. I've shown it to you many times. Now, Antonio has used the same ball and overlaid a different image. Now that actually makes our life really simple, because also if you put them on top of each other like that and you hold them up to the light, you can actually see that they're in exactly the same page. So what you can do is glue this on to your card, and you are going to very simply get double-sided dangles. So I'm going to get my messy board. It's all about simple creating, I did tell you that. So I'm going to get some glue stick, and I'm going to glue the whole of this card. So I'm just going to glue all the way down like this. Fans blowing it around. Okay. How are you all? Sorry, I don't think I asked. I was so eager to get in and use these papers. Right, so we've glued all that up. Now if you line it up at the bottom, real simple stuff. Line it up. Use my bone folder to press it flat and make sure that glue's got all of it. Okay, so that's that one. And then if we turn it over and we do exactly the same, because of the clever way that Antonio's done it, our life is very simple, and we can just lay one on top of the other, glue twice, cut once, super. Okay, so just make sure that you got it up the right way and that the bottom is the bottom. It'd be dreadful if you stuck it on upside down. Ask me how I know. Line it up at the bottom and then just smooth it out. Bone folder again. Okay, so now we have got these beautifully lined up. I think I can hear the postman, so I might have to put you on pause in a minute. Let's see how we go. So you can obviously fussy cut all these drips and bubbles. I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna cut the main circle. So I'm gonna go straight up the middle and give myself like 3 large rectangles, and then I can concentrate on fussy cutting them out. Okay, so give yourself a starting point. Like that. And obviously this is just basic cutting. You've all done this many times. And Antonio has very kindly given 10% discount for anybody that would like to purchase either of these papers. So I will put it in the description box. So that if you want them, you can grab yourself 10% off. It's a very simple code that you need. It's Claire 10, but I will put it in the box. For anybody that wants it. There you go. So I've cut out the extra pieces, and hey presto. Now I've obviously got it very slightly out of line, but that's okay. We can just trim off this extra little bit, but not from that angle. I have to do it from this angle. Just trim out this little extra bit like so. Sorry, I've got a shaky hand today for some reason. There you go. Look at that. Very quick, very simple, double-sided. Now, is it a tag? Is it a dangle? We'll have a little think about that in a minute. So I'm just going to carry on and cut these 2 out. Tell you, I don't know if it's my age or what, but I'm getting to the stage now where anything that makes my life easier is awesome, and the way that Antonio's done this has definitely made my life easier. So it's a fantastic idea. We asked him if he could maintain this in future designs so that we can get more double-sided things without any real effort. Because that would be absolutely awesome, wouldn't it? Just check the other side. Oh, this one I did very off for some reason. So I'm just going to need to trim it up. There we go. Oh, reminds me of the film It. Do you know I can't watch that? I'm a big baby. I'm not sure about clowns. But of course you don't have to use that one. And I mean, I've only printed out 2 pages. There are lots and lots of pages, lots of choice, depending on which way you want to go. But because of the project that I knew I wanted to do, I just printed out the 2 pages, giving me 6 bubbles or 3 of the double-sided ones. And obviously if you're somebody that's really into Halloween, and you might maybe decorate up your front window for the children coming trick-or-treating or something, these would hang beautifully in your window. You could put a little bit of string at the top, and they would move. So then of course if you were to put a little bit of glitter or something on them that would catch the light, then they would be absolutely fabulous. So just again, tidy up this side. And as quick as that, it's job done. Look at that. There we go. Ta-da! So we've got our 3 lovely baubles. I'm was gonna put some, yeah I am, I'm gonna put some ink around them just to sort of grunge them up a little bit. So just, oops, bit of glue under there. Just grunge them up a little bit around the edges. The other thing that you could do is, obviously missed a bit of glue there as well, is you could make them into drop down books. So you could have it hinged at the bottom and then it would just flap down. It's another idea. Or shall I print another one and we'll have a look? Shall we see? Let's have a look. I can print another one. Let's have a look. Where are they? Oh, I can't even find them now. Here we go, Halloween baubles. So let's print a different page other than the one that we had. Let's go for this one. Print. No, we don't want that one. So that's page 1. We want page 2. And while I finish up inking these, that can be printing out in the background, and we'll do a little flat down book as well, because I think that'll be awesome. A little bit more glue under there. That seems to have not caught for some reason. You can hear the printer going. There we go. obviously didn't glue this very well, did I? This paper, for some reason. So I can see it's flapping under there. There we go. So that's that one done. And cut this one. There we go. And then, is it Chucky? Is that his name? I'm never quite... No, Chucky's that weird doll, isn't it? What's the name of the clown? Pennywise. There you go, Pennywise. And then obviously where you've got a little bit of white card showing, just run your ink round and lose that. Job done. We'll get some string or something on them in a minute. But here is our other page. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is we'll go for these two. And what I'm going to do is cut a bit at the bottom there, like that. And then when we fussy cut round, I'm going to cut a flap, okay? So, cut a flap, and then fussy cut round. So I'm not very talkative, I'm concentrating on cutting. Don't want to snip the bow off by mistake. Okay, so there's that one. Oh, coffee time. And then if we do the same thing with the other one, so we cut ourselves a strip. Like, yeah, same thing again. Now obviously this is only copier paper, so it's going to need some kind of strengthening, but I just wanted to do this and show you what I mean. I can strengthen it afterwards. So once it's been fussy cut out, what we can do is glue our two tabs together. Okay, so we glue our two tabs together like so. Okay, and then if you fold it flat on this side like that, and you fold it flat on this side, okay, and then fold this down to there. Real simple stuff. And then fold it up like that, glue that on there like that, and we have created a book. So you just need to glue that back down there. Right, so there you've got a book, a little opening book. And you can now take some paper. I'm looking for a coffee dyed sheet. Take a piece of paper, fold it in half, fold it in half again, cut this fold like that, open that up, put that inside, so you know you're creating like a signature. Pop that in there. I'm gonna staple this just for quickness of the demo. I mean, I would normally stitch it, obviously, but okay. And then just like that, you've got a little book. Now you could either stick this down as decoration, like that, and then have a little flop down little notebook, or what you could do is you could cut right round this so that the whole thing is shaped like your bauble with bow. And that would be a lovely little notebook that you could tuck in to one of those pockets that we folded when we folded the Haunted Mansions paper right at the beginning of this video. There'll be a little notebook in one of your pockets. There we go. Oh, I've done that a bit wonky, haven't I? There you go. You've got perfectly shaped little notebook. And because this is only thin copy of paper, I am going to glue that down, and that will give it strength. And there we go. Job done. Oh, just need to look. Do that bit. Little notebook. And as I say, that would slot very nicely into one of these little pockets that we've got here. Our little notebook. Yeah? And these ones, if we take a tiny hole, let me find my tiny hole maker. Always easier said than done, isn't it? Oh, can't find my tiny hole maker, so we use my medium hole maker. And if you just put a little hole, you've done this a million times, you don't need me to show you how to do that. Little hole in there. We can put a bit of twine through there. Tie a knot. Actually, no, don't tie a knot. Don't tie a knot. Don't tie a knot. Take your hole marker, hole maker, put a little hole in there, poke this through there, poke this. Oh. Should have made a slightly bigger hole, shouldn't I? But never mind. I don't really want a bigger hole. Right, let's cut this again so it's not unravelled where I've been playing with it. There you go. Okay, pull that through there, even it up, give yourself a nice big fat chunky knot. That's now not going to come through that hole. Look at that, you've got a lovely little dangly, but also you can use it as a bookmark on any page you like. Yeah, so there you go. We have made double-sided baubles. We've looked at easy folds and we've given ourselves a bookmark. That's not a bad easy crafting morning, is it? As always, stay safe. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye for now.